Hi Cancer, welcome to your September 2020 podcast. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Cancer, let's take a look. Your energy for the month of September can be reversed as well, guys, if you're cross-watching. Hamadryad Lake is your card. The feeling that I'm getting around this, it feels very vulnerable. When I'm looking at this card, it's this she's a naked mermaid here, although she is in feminine human form. She has her legs here, so she may feel like a fish kind of out of water. She may feel like someone here, and water energy, of course, Cancerian energy. It feels like this is something that around this person there's a sense of innocence or newness, just getting their legs here for it feels like something that this person is very fresh, very new. There's a sense here of innocence as well. So Cancer, for some of you, this could be someone who is a young at heart. It could be you as well that is like this. Now, we also have shifting universes. So this feels like a major shift. It feels like a power move, a change in your life. Now, it is a time of action. It is a time for getting out of a rut, trying something new. As long as you're coming from a place which is true to your thoughts, true to your intentions, as long as you're manifesting it from a place of honesty and truth, then I feel like this is going to go well. What you don't want to do is lead someone on or deceive someone to fulfill a need or a desire here. This has to come from a much more higher vibration. Yeah, definitely that. It feels like something that is going to be a strategic move for you, like moving on up is the energy that I'm getting. This feels like something that is very beguiling. There's an energy around this of feeling like something is brand new around you. It could even be a whole group of people. It could be a new lifestyle. Perhaps you've moved to a different town, a different state even, or even a different country for some of you, and there is this sense of something brand new here. It feels really good. It feels like a power move, a powerful shift in your energy and and it's manifesting in your life here. Something that you've brought to being. You've brought from an idea into reality, or that's going to be in the month of September. So let's take a look here. Cancer, bottom of the deck we've got the Four of Wands. So yes, it could be about a move. You could be moving house. Yeah, it feels like a wish come true. It feels like something that you'd hoped for. The Ace of Cups, very nice, innocent kind of energy that I'm feeling around this. I get purity, pure love. It feels like something that is coming from source. And it's because with that Four of Pentacles in reverse there, Cancer, you're open. You're opening yourself up to change. It feels new to you. I get that. But as long as you're coming from that place of authenticity, being true to yourself and being honest with other people, I feel that this is really powerful energy. So let's see what's going on here for Cancer with this move. We've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse, crossed by the Nine of Wands. So this does speak to me of someone who's been through the war zone. It feels like a battlefield in love or career, maybe in life in general. So it does feel like you're feeling a bit beaten up here, Cancer, like you really are looking for things to change and things to become easier in your life, because I get this feeling of just being tired. I'm getting this sense here of being tired of the way things have gone in recent days, and just really I get you kind of thinking, you know what, I really hope this is going to work out, because I don't think I can stand if it doesn't. So you kind of got to be a little bit careful around this, Cancer, because you don't want it to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, if you go into something expecting there to be some kind of deception, or thinking this is too much, or that you can't trust what's going on, you have to allow yourself to be fully open and fully trust the situation. Otherwise, I do get that could self-sabotage. Let's see. We've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords. I do like that as a card of action. You know, it's talking about a powerful move here. So I do think that you are doing the action here, Cancer. You are making the move. It's movement with purpose, with effort. You're putting into motion an intention, and you're certainly making a choice from a feeling of being empowered, you know, a very thoughtful kind of place with this Knight of Swords, and you're looking for positive change. At the bottom here with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm getting around that is a feeling of being dissatisfied with the way things have worked out for you in the past. Job, career, whatever this is, it seems like you're making a powerful move. It doesn't have to be about a relationship either. It could be about changing your career, changing a job. Definitely wanting to move things. I get this as moving up, you know, feeling like this powerful shift away from feeling kind of like this wounded warrior, feeling tired, feeling exhausted, into being motivated to take action. Cancer, let's take a look in the past. We've had the Tower. So something's happened here that's triggered this movement to get yourself out of this state of the Nine of Wands, where you're feeling quite like looking for the next thing to happen that was going to cause some kind of calamity in your life. It seems like there has been some kind of event here with the Tower, but it's woken you up. It's brought, this time, movement. It's kind of shocked you out of a lull here. It's shocked you into seeing things in a different way. We've got the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, this feels to me that this has something to do with money. It feels like seeing things in a different way. Something that, well, for someone picking up how you're viewing old age, or how you're viewing a long-term vision of the future, your legacy, retirement for some, depending on your age. It feels like when you look into the future, there's something is shifting, how you're viewing that. So how you may have viewed your life moving forward may be experiencing some kind of powerful shift. I've got the Queen of Wands here, Cancer. This feels like, it feels like something that is bringing in optimism, a sense of adventure, a sense of purpose, and I'm also getting an entrepreneurial energy around this as well. So if you're looking to start your own business, or if you're looking to start a business with maybe a fire sign here, it feels like whatever partnership you're wanting to form is giving you new hope. It's giving you this sense of power and optimism. We've got the Temperance card here as well. I like that energy around you because it's bringing in balance. It's bringing in a sense of calm. I do get as well a sense, I feel it's the same energy here actually. It could be Sagittarius, Temperance and the Queen of Wands. Someone bringing in balance, someone who is rectifying whatever was causing you to feel a sense of inadequacy, a sense of loss, a sense of pain. Yeah, it feels like something that's being brought back into balance, and it's because you're connecting with someone in either a love relationship or a friendship. It could be a business partnership. This person has a very important role. Now, your hopes and fears, you've got the Two of Swords. There's some hesitation. So although this feels really good, I feel that for you, there has been this sitting on the fence. You've been trying to decide. In your own mind here, you've been trying to gain some, I feel it comes from a sense of isolation or detachment. So you may have distanced yourself from this person while you gathered information. You may have been gathering information, trying to make a decision about whether or not to form a partnership with this person. And the outcome is the Nine of Swords. So you're all in your head about this. You're thinking, what do I do? What do I do? You certainly are very anxious here, Cancer. What do I do? You want to make this power move. I feel that you want to make a move towards this person, but you're not making it. You're not making that move because there's a fear associated with this. It's like you're suspecting that there's some kind of deceit. You're mistrusting what's in front of you. Yeah, I feel it's that. So let's see, I'm going to have a look at that Tower, actually, in the past. I want to clarify that Tower. What is this Tower in the past? Ooh, we'll take those. Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Well, goodness, this is great energy. I mean, you've had this moment where suddenly it's like you've gotten everything you wanted. It feels like this person has made you an offer you can't refuse, but yet somehow you're refusing it. This is a situation which will provide you with, I get restoration of balance. This person is actually a good person for you, but I do feel that you're all up in your head here with a lot of worry about going back to this old situation here. You're really concerned that you're going to end up worse off, or you're going to end up experiencing some kind of difficulty, like you're expecting the worst, or you're expecting trouble. Fearful of trouble here. But the universe is saying, you know, the energy around you is shifting. It's moving you out of that. It wants you to move out of that. The Tower event here is something coming into you, expressing love, expressing balance, giving. I feel that there's kindness here, there's generosity, there's support. And I do feel that this is something that is being brought into your life from Spirit to get you out of this feeling alone, feeling embittered or embattled. This feeling of things not working in your life. Yeah. So you're being blessed here, Cancer, with an opportunity to change gears, to change your life, to jump on this fast train. It seems to be speeding through with this Queen of Wands energy. Now, it could be that it's happening too quickly, coming in too quickly, and you're thinking, oh my goodness, it's a bit much for me to handle. So it may be some fear associated with the movement here. But you're being invited to get yourself off this old kind of treadmill that you've been running on for a while here, which feels, goodness, it feels bad, to be honest. and now you're somewhat, well, I see you kind of towing a fine line between happy that this person is there and fearful at the same time. It's causing some kind of confusion. It's like you don't trust the situation, and it's causing you some inner turmoil, chaotic kind of thoughts, instability. So it's like you're getting out of this jail, if you will, getting out of this feeling here of trouble, of mess. And there's an opening before you. You're being invited to take that step, to shift gears into a much more happier state, less struggle, certainly. So you're thinking of changing jobs, changing a relationship, changing a location, a house, whatever it is here. The universe is saying, make this move, but yet you're not. You're struggling with making this choice because you're fearing that there's going to be something wrong here. Let's see. There's 10 of Pentacles in reverse in the future. Yeah, I feel like you're not trusting that this can go the distance. That there's something here. Yeah, the 8 of Cups. Are you going to walk away from this? You might. For some of you, it's like getting the get out of jail free card, getting that opportunity that comes in, and yet it could be everything that you've ever wanted, but yet you turn your back to it, you walk away from it. Interesting. For some of you, it's because of a shifting mindset, where you don't trust that this thing, that whatever this is, can provide you with what you need long term, and so you decide to walk away from it. Yeah, I feel that for you, the important thing to ask yourself is what do you want long term? What are you looking for? Are you looking for long term? Are you looking for long term? That's some of you. For some of you Cancers, you may be thinking, well, this looks really good, but I don't really trust the situation. So maybe I'll try it for a little while, but I'm not expecting it to last very long. For others of you, I get a sense that when you do that, it may just surprise you with this Temperance card, that it brings you peace. So then you feel like this sense of chaos because you were thinking it was one way, but it turns out to be another, and now you're having to rethink this whole thing. Goodness. Cancer, let's take a look. What is this Queen of Wands energy? This Queen of Wands energy. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah. I feel that this is something that you didn't expect was going to pay off long term. But yet, here it is, yeah. So I do think that you're having to rethink how things were going to go for you long term. But it's causing you to, it's causing change, and it's causing, in your mind, that change is creating stress. You're thinking, well, I wasn't expecting it to happen this fast, or I wasn't expecting this to go this way. And now you're having to think about changing your life, and you weren't prepared for it. It's kind of like it hit you by surprise with that Two of Swords. You weren't really expecting it. It's almost like you were, at one point you may have even though you were in this place of, I get a sense of not being happy with what you have. It kind of gave you your identity, if you will. Like people around you thought that was who you were, Cancer, this kind of embattled warrior. And so you're not even sure about who you are, given this sense of power. Because you're used to this kind of energy here with that Nine of Wands, which feels like a lessening of power. So So here's this powerful energy coming through. It feels really good. It's like a surge of electricity. And now you want that electricity to last, Spirit is saying. But it's causing you some stress because you're not sure it's going to last. Yeah, it feels like something really good. It feels like something that's giving you a sense of power, a surge of energy. It feels great, but yet you're worried about longevity and you're worried about things lasting. And you're concerned about the long-term payoff if you go down this road, Spirit is saying. So let's take a look. I want to get a card of Hamadryad Lake. Let's clarify that one here, Cancer. The Eight of Swords, yeah. Feeling trapped and believing, it almost feels like there's a lot of thoughts here, a lot of things that go round and round in your mind about what could potentially go wrong. You know, we've got the Eight and the Nine of Swords. Feels like a mental trap here, a mental prison. But here's your get out of jail free card. But yet you may decide to walk away from it because there's something there in your mind which is blocking this, causing you to not trust the situation, which would be a real shame because I feel that this shifting universe energy is that get out of jail free card. It wants you to get out of this discontent, if you will, this unhappiness and this place of blockage. So let's see, I'm going to get a card here on shifting universes. The Three of Wands, yeah. It feels like expansion. It feels like opening up your world. You know, your view of how things were going to go for you is changing. And it's changing for the better, but yet you're thinking, can I trust this? The universe is saying you need to get out of this spirit of lack, of feeling like you're always in that place where you have to fight. Because I do feel like I'm talking to a Cancerian here who feels like they constantly need to fight for things. And when something comes in easily or quickly, they don't trust the situation. And that's where this mental blockage comes in, where there may be some sabotage or potential sabotage or something that is going to provide you with growth. It's like your ships come in here. Your ships come in, Cancer, and yet you're not getting on the ship. You're letting the ship go. You're waving goodbye to the ship on the shore. Let's see what this Knight of Swords and Power move is. Whoop, that one jumped out here. Page of Wands, yeah. It feels like something that is, I get a sense of freshness again. I was speaking about that with the Hamadryad Lake. Something that provides you with that fresh perspective, that new start, that electricity bolt, that power, that feeling of change. And it feels like a sense of optimism returning in your life. It feels like new vitality, something that's stirred your passion, your enthusiasm for life again, and getting you out. But the thing is, you're thinking to yourself, is this a trap? Yeah, it kind of feels, it's really weird energy that I'm picking up around you, Cancer, because something good comes in for you, but yet you're thinking, is this a trap? You feel like something here that is, yeah, you don't trust this person for some reason. I don't know why that is. You just may not trust it. There's something there. It feels like it's something that comes from deep within. It's in your mind. I don't feel it's real, but yet it's something there that goes on in your mind where you start to not trust. And it has to do with this person. I feel it's like their appearance or something like that. It's like you don't fully believe that this could happen to you, which is very odd here. It comes from this place of inadequacy or lack, or believing yourself to be a bit beaten up. So you're thinking of this, it could be a younger person. You know, if you're an older person here and somebody quite youthful or beautiful comes in, and you're thinking to yourself, well, this can't be. You know, it feels kind of like that. You're looking at it as, why is this person want with me? But the thing is, they do. I feel like this person does. But yeah, this is stressing you out. It's keeping you up at night. Your mind is constantly on this person, though. I do get that, at least in the night time. You do spend a lot of time thinking about this individual at night time. And you do want to lock it down. I get that. You know, if this is someone that you truly decide to make a move on, I feel that you will want to make sure that it doesn't get away. You know, with that Eight of Swords, it feels like not letting this get away. But you're fearful it is going to get away from you. Cancer. So let's get one more card here from the Gateway Oracle. Yeah, powerful move, a powerful shift, something which feels like it's going to be a way out of a difficult lifestyle for you. It feels like something's hitting you like a ton of bricks here. You're really spending a lot of time thinking about, well, how can I do this? Is this real? Can I really get on this ship that's come in for me? The answer is yes, unless you let it slip by. But it's going to take movement, it's going to take action from you. You have to take action towards this, otherwise Spirit is saying this will move on, this energy won't be here forever. So let's take a look here. Message for Cancer. Message for Cancer. I feel like it's either a relationship or a business partner, an opportunity. Cherishing yourself, accepting and loving yourself. I like that. You know, I'm looking at this, and this all stems from you not believing in yourself. This fear and doubt about this person or this opportunity around you. If you come from a place of loving who you are, then I feel like all of this fear goes away. You worry about this person and whether they really want you, or whether this is just it feels like you spend a lot of time thinking, no, this isn't real, it can't be. But that's really coming from a place where you're looking at yourself as someone who isn't lovable, with this Nine of Wands and Five of Pentacles. You know, you're coming from that place of inadequacy, believing yourself not to be worthy, feeling like you've been a bit beaten up by life, and that this person here is a fresher kind of energy. So they're either youthful, or they look youthful, there's something there, or they just have a lot more life in them, and while you're feeling not that great. So Cancer, it's all about coming from a place of believing in yourself, having confidence, trusting this person, trusting that this is something that is brought about by Spirit to bring balance into your life, and to get out of your head and stop putting a lot of fear and instability around this, because of your doubting yourself, doubting your ability to be someone who could be loved by this person. Cancer. So I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you guys very much for watching and for listening on Spotify and Apple. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel for more readings. Lots of readings on there, Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Don't forget as well to click on like, share and subscribe. If you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as part of the team. Don't forget to check out my new channel subscriptions. The join button is down in the box below if you're watching here on YouTube, and that will give you information I've got a couple of tiers, and I have some rewards starting at the $4.99 level, so please do check those out if you'd like to become a member of the Gypsy Insights team. I'd love to have you. Wishing you the best with this one, Cancer. It feels like you've got this powerful shift of energy coming into you. It looks like it's a highly emotional time, a highly volatile time for you. It's going to be up to you whether or not you act on this or let it pass you by. But it all stems from cherishing yourself, making sure that you see yourself as a lovable human being, and that, I feel, will give you the impetus here to make this power move. So I'm going to leave it there, Cancer. Again, thanks very much for watching, and bye for now. Hi Scorpio, welcome to your September 2020 podcast. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Scorpio, let's take a look at your oracles. It is about love and your love connections. We do have the card of Venus with cherubs. So it does feel to me that it speaks of, well, I'm picking it up as more like an infatuation. A difference between love, which is unconditional, and that which is conditioned upon how someone makes us feel or how someone perhaps looks. There's an energy around this of releasing something into the universe. It feels like an energy that is you're doing consciously. With the pearl threshold, this one speaks of illusion. I do feel that at the moment your perspective is changing. And what's changing? Well, I feel like you're changing from an energy of depletion into energetic lifting, something that lifts you up. So where there's been something here which has felt depleting, I do think that you're changing that. Now, it could be a person, it could be a number of people. I do think that if a group that you're involved in or someone around you isn't in the same vibrational resonance as you, then I think that it's time to seek a different group or different person, something that feels more energetically supportive of your vibration here, Scorpio. Trust your feelings. Don't be scared to open up and allow yourself to connect with others. That way you can truly know if a group or gathering is for you or whether or not you need to move on from that. So trust that you'll know. Trust that you'll know, and with willing release, it seems like letting go of anything around you or anyone around you that isn't supporting your higher vibration or supporting you on your path to achieving. I feel, I get it as change, I get it as growth, moving on down your path. Some people, I feel like they need to be left behind here. It could even be an energy here of something or someone that perhaps you loved or you had some kind of infatuation for. So Scorpio, that could be your energy, could be someone around you. Or if you're cross-watching, it could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, that speaks to me of uncontrolled movement. It feels like something that was perhaps rushed into. It feels like something that is done out of, I get it as feeling. It's something that you're just feeling. It feels emotional. It feels like you're not really listening to your intuition and you're not listening to your higher self here. It feels like something that is more motivated by an emotion, a reaction of some kind. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it may be that this is a reaction to a sense of lack, a sense of not having something in your life. It could even be a sense of inadequacy, some insecurity, maybe even rejection, feeling like you're on the outskirts, a sense here of wanting to belong, perhaps with a group. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, Scorpio, it is about making sure that where it comes to groups, the people that we connect with, that there's equality there, that it's not just something which feels one-sided. And it also feels like more of a transactional kind of energy. It feels like wanting to be part of a group because of what that provides to you. It could be status, it could be popularity, it could be something that's motivated by wanting to move up the ladder in your career. But these people around you, it doesn't feel like they're truly connected to your vibration. I get much more of a lower vibrational kind of energy. So let's see, Scorpio. I'm going to cut these cards. I've been getting this energy quite a bit. So if you're resonating with this, check out the readings that I just did as well for Libra and for Virgo, because they talked about being around people as well that were not so great for us, but with minor differences. So let's take a look here, guys. I've got your energy here, the Two of Wands in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, it is about something that happens. I feel it's like a very surprising energy. Something that brings or comes up quite surprisingly. It feels like you're then motivated to make a decision, a choice. Sudden energy. King of Pentacles in reverse is an action that's taken from a place of not feeling grounded, not feeling stable. There's a sense here of insecurity as well, and feeling a lack of success. So it seems like something has perhaps knocked you off your throne here, Scorpio. You're feeling like you don't have what it takes, or you feel this sense of insecurity, possibly around money or finances, or just in terms of your overall success and how people view you on the material plane. So it seems like there's something here that you're wanting to be seen as. You're wanting to be seen as successful. You're wanting to be seen as someone who is achieving. And there's something here with this group which makes you feel that way. Let's take a look, Scorpio. The Seven of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Yeah, it feels like when it comes to your defenses are down, and it feels like a sense here of weakness, not standing up for your beliefs, not standing up for who you truly are, not standing up for yourself. So there's some kind of opening. I get this as like opening the door. It feels like opening the door and letting someone in, or maybe a group of people in, that you really shouldn't. This is calling for boundaries. It's calling for you to make sure that you're strong. But you're in this place of feeling weak, feeling pushed down. It could be these people, they could be bullies. They could be people who are just not very nice. They may have said things in the past that made you feel unwanted, or they may have rejected you from this group. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, it's a feeling here of, I get it as release, something that you want to change in your life. It feels like stagnation. It feels like something that isn't moving. So it seems like you're wanting to bring about change into your life, and you're not really sure exactly what to do. I feel like you've been stuck in this place for a while. What do I do? What do I do? How do I get myself out of this place of not feeling like I'm successful, not feeling like I can play with the big boys, or something like that? In the past, we've got the Two of Cups. So there's that Venus with cherubs. So there has been love for someone in the past. I do get quite an infatuated energy around this. It's infatuated with how someone appears. It's more like a superficial kind of energy. In the future, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So there could be an opportunity here to heal from a wound, some kind of past wounding, perhaps with this same person. It may have been a third-party situation here that broke this apart. It does seem to suggest growth. I do feel like there is going to be some kind of growth in the near future that allows you to learn from this experience what needed to be learned and start healing what has caused you pain from this group of people or this person. I've got you here with the Five of Pentacles as your energy. How you're seeing yourself. You see yourself as an outsider, as someone who is a misfit, as someone who doesn't belong in this particular group. I'm not saying all the time that you feel that way, but around this group of people, they seem to exclude you. They turn their back to you. They're sitting around this fire here. They've got all this food. They seem to be having all of the fun, and you're out here and cast adrift in the background with other people that are experiencing this same energy. Now, if you look at this though, and for the benefit of my podcast listeners, there's 5 trees in the background. Each of them has a pentacle at the base. So if you look, if you turn around, you can actually see there is strength and stability around you. But not with this group of people. It feels like this group of people here, well, I don't feel that you're going to get to that place of strength and stability with this group, because I feel that they're very closed off, they're very closed-minded, are very judgmental type of people. And so I feel that for you, rather than look over and wish that you could be part of this group, it's about turning around and picking up your own pentacles here and starting your own group. If you don't feel part of this group, start your own group or join in with another group which is welcoming, because I feel like this is not your tribe, Scorpio. The Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this feels to me like people around you who are very, well, I don't feel that they have your best interests at heart. It feels like stealing. I get this is kind of like bandits. I don't know why I get that. It feels to me like this group here are kind of a little bit shady. I get shadiness around these people. They're certainly low vibrational people, Scorpio. And I feel like these people they lie, cheat and steal. They do things that are very unhealthy. And then they kind of snigger and point at people and very judgmental about people who are not like them. So I get them as being quite malicious. And when it comes to their words, they're very two-faced. I get this as someone who will be nice to someone, and then as soon as their back is turned, they'll say something really evil, really nasty. So the thing is, Scorpio, you have to really look at this group. What are they like when they get together? What do they talk about? Because I think you'll find that they're quite a negative bunch. And I feel like there's an energy here of you casting people aside that are more higher vibrational than them, because they actually feel like they are the ones that are lacking deep down. But they make you feel like you're lacking rather than have you in their group, because that would make them feel bad. It's kind of like if you're a teetotaler by choice, but you don't mind if other people drink, right? But yet if you're in a group of people that are constantly badgering you to drink with them because it just makes them feel bad if you're sitting there not drinking, right? It's like that. Hopes and fears, we've got the Six of Wands. Well, you know, the thing is, you want to be victorious here. You want these people to recognize you. I feel that there's something that this group or this person has done to make you feel like you don't fit with them, or that you need to fit in with them. They may be like a popular group here. They may be like the people who you perceive as being popular, or there's some kind of benefit that you feel by being around this group. I feel like it's acceptance with that Six of Wands. It's like an ego boost. And the outcome is the Six of Cups. It's something coming back around. I feel like there's some kind of past connection with this particular person who, and I feel like it's something that you previously felt excluded from. It could have been rejection. Let's see, I'm going to get one more on the Six of Cups here for you, Scorpio. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, unrequited love. It feels like some kind of unrequited love here from the past. This Venus with cherubs and the Two of Cups and infatuation. Yeah, it's someone that you feel rejected by in the past, and you're looking for, you see it as a challenge, you see it as getting in with this group, that it will be an ego boost if you get there. You see it as an opportunity to heal as well. I see that. The Pearl Threaded. Well, with this card, it is about energy. If we think of pearls, we do tend to see the end product, right? And that's the nice fancy pearl. But to get to that pearl, what do we have to do? We have to open up that shell, right? And it's quite a mess inside, and the exterior isn't. It doesn't feel well. It feels rough. It feels like an encasing. It feels like a very hard shell. Yeah, the energy that I'm picking up around this is you wanting to become part of some kind of a group, you know, being integrated into a group. But you want to be lifted up by this group because you felt weighed down. Yeah, you feel like this will give you some kind of boost. Yeah, but the oracle here of the Pearl Threaded brings you a message to shift that perspective, to allow all groups that you become part of, if you see them as something that's either depleting or something that's going to lift you. And if a group that you're involved in doesn't lift you, if it depletes you, if it makes you feel excluded, then I think that you really have to recognize that this is not, you're not vibrating on the same resonance. And it's time to seek a group that is more energetically supportive of your vibration here, Scorpio. Yeah, so trust your feelings, and if this is something coming back around again from the past, make sure that you're yourself, allow yourself to connect with others, and that way you can truly know if that group or that person is for you or if you need to move on. But do trust that you will know, because it will either feel depleting or it will feel like you're constantly trying to change yourself or to fit in with this group, or it will feel like something that is more like a spiritual kind of energy. Yeah, so something coming back around here, I feel like that it's some kind of unrequited love from the past with this Ace of Cups in reverse. But this time it's going to provide you with an opportunity to, I get this as, see things in a different way. I get willing release. And I'm looking at this Ace of Cups, and I'm seeing that instead of you being released by this group, this time you'll release the group, or you'll release this person. It will be willing this time. You'll be doing it. And you'll be doing it because you know that it doesn't fit with you. It doesn't vibrate at your level. So I get you in the past being excluded from some kind of energy here, feeling a lot of pain, feeling a sense here of wanting to get with this group, wanting to get in with this people or this person. But this time it's going to feel quite different. This is going to be a willing release this time. You're going to be the one here who is going to go of your own accord. It feels like kind of slipping away. I feel like you're going to slip away from this and then realize, you know what, yeah, not what I thought it was. Let's see, I'm going to get a card from the Gateway Oracle. Some kind of infatuation, let's see, with a person or a group of individuals. Message for Scorpio, please. What does Scorpio need to hear for this reading? Message for Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to hear? Coming into power. Yeah, you're becoming more confident, more bold, seeing yourself as a powerful being and not this Five of Pentacles where you're feeling like you're being put on the outskirts here. This is you realizing that, you know what, you don't need this group of people, you don't need this person. It's you recognizing here that you're your own unique individual, you're standing in your own ray of light here, and I feel that you're going to see it very differently this time. You're going to see it differently. You're going to see it from a much more higher perspective, and you're really going to be quite, instead of feeling this sense of losing your power, not feeling successful, feeling weakened, this is going to really change that energy around. And instead of the Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles in reverse, it's going to be in the upright. It's going to empower you to make choices coming from a place of recognizing who you are, recognizing your strengths, recognizing what you've worked hard for, and coming from a place of much more higher vibrational, because you see yourself as much more successful than this group, who I think are just really kind of, I get them as being very, I get them as shady, and I get them as not being very hardworking, and I feel like the energy around them is they exclude others to make them feel better. And the thing is, you would never do that, and so you, just on that level alone, I think you know that your power is much more healthy power. You're coming from a place of power that supports rather than using their power, which depletes. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Scorpio, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. If you are watching on YouTube, you can like, share, and subscribe. I'd love to have you. If you're a newcomer, please do subscribe and click that notification bell. Don't forget to check out my new channel subscriptions. I am offering perks, so you can check on the join button. That'll give you all the details. For the perks, you can get early access to my YouTube videos. Not only that, but you'll get all of these signs at once, so no waiting. If you're listening on Apple and Spotify, thank you so much, guys. Please be sure to check out my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for even more readings. Wishing you the best with this, Scorpio. You know, I think that this for you is really going to be an eye-opener, and it's really going to show you that you are actually much more powerful than whatever this was here, this exclusion from this kind of band of shady characters here. I'm going to leave it there for you guys. Wish you the very best. Thanks again for watching, Scorpio, and bye for now. Hi Pisces, welcome to your September 2020 podcast. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces, let's take a look at your oracles. Mermaid picking lotus blossoms. There's a feeling around this of choice, options. It feels very Page of Cups energy. I'm getting this as a feeling here of innocence. It feels like immaturity as well. I also sense that, but I get this kind of dreamy energy around this. Conflicting energies with fire and ice. Fire and ice, well, I feel that this is conflict within. It's a choice. I feel like you have like a choice between passion, something that you're really passionate about, and something which feels a little bit more, I get a sense here of detached, but at the same time there's something there as well that brings it into the mix. So there's something to value. There is something of value. It could be a choice between something which stirs the passions and something that stirs the wallet. It feels like something that you could be a choice between two things. One which gives you some kind of power. The other feels a little bit more like it's just you know. So let's see where that goes. Now, Call of the Muse. Call of the Muse. This feels like something you're being called to do. It feels like a little bit more wilder energy, a free-spirited kind of energy, Pisces. Your energy is one which, it feels like a pixie. It feels like the fairies. It feels like something that is lighter in spirit. And yet there's also this fire and ice aspect here. It could be elements of you. It could be passion and then detachment, dual aspects of yourself. It could be a number of things, but let's see where that goes, Pisces. At the bottom of the deck for you, 3 of Wands. Yeah, it feels like a commitment to growth. It feels like setting forth on your quest, a journey of faith, of healing, of getting yourself to where you want to be. But with 3 of Wands, it feels more like fire energy than anything else. It feels more like something that you're very passionate about. Yeah. Now, this could be you, could be someone around you. Or if you're cross-watching, this could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. Queen of Swords in reverse. So depending on your placements there, I do feel that you may have some air in your chart. Now you want to make sure that you move forward in a place which is not just about passions, right? Having your passions ignited. There's a need here to get balance when it comes to decision making, head and heart. Too much of one, I feel, is a problem, like too much fire, too much ice, and then decisions that are made could be considered mistakes down the road. We have the Rebirth card as well. So I get an energy here of understanding where your life is going, the journey ahead, needing to make a choice what that journey is, who that journey is with. Is it with you, just solitary for a while? Is it with a partner? A number of choices ahead of you here, Pisces. Let's cut these cards and let's take a look. The Moon in reverse and the Ace of Wands. Yeah. What ignites the passions? What stirs the passions? What do you want to do? Where do you want to focus your energy? This is a time where, for you, the path ahead has been a little bit murky. It's been a little bit hard to try and find where this is going, where this is all leading. I think you're being... I feel like there was something here that was holding you back, some kind of fear, doubt about where you wanted to be in life. You didn't really know, Spirit is saying you were confused. You didn't really know where you wanted to go. And so that fuse, that spark with the Ace of Wands just wasn't existing for you for a while. I do think though now there's starting to be a little bit more vitality, a little bit more energy being put into the mix here, and you're starting to think about where you're headed. So rather than this kind of lost energy, this going with the flow, I get a sense here of purpose, or needing to find purpose. We have the Tower in reverse and the Knight of Wands. The Tower. There's resistance to that change. There's resistance to change in your life. With the Knight of Wands, this is that following your passion. It is about action. So I get a sense here of inaction. Why? Because you've had a lot of options, you've had a lot of choices, you haven't known which one to take, and so you didn't make any. Not making the choice, though, was the choice, but it has led to stagnation, nothing really changing in your life. But I feel like you're on the verge of this Tower. And if we don't bring the Tower in ourselves, if we don't change, then something happens to us to create that change. The universe doesn't want us to stay still. It doesn't want us to lack. It wants us to grow. It wants us to experience. It wants us to attain abundance. It wants us to be who we're meant to be in life. There's an energy around you here, Pisces, of resisting that change, resisting that action. Queen of Pentacles in the past. And in the future we have the Seven of Swords. So I get this as you being happy with where you were at in the past. I do think that you were... I get this as self-nurture, self-care. So you're looking after yourself, and that was a very stable kind of energy. I do think that you have appreciated that life. Very focused on the practical things, focused on your home, nurturing yourself as well. I feel that you've taken good care of yourself. But now you're looking at something which feels a little bit more exciting, a little bit more daredevil-y. It feels like wanting to do something different, breaking out from a rut, breaking out from the mold here, and experiencing a little bit of that rebellious kind of nature. Pisces. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. So you may not have had love in your life for a little while here. There may have been a breakup. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I do feel that when it comes to companionship, a true deep connection, I feel like there's been resistance to that. I do think that you've been holding back out of fear. I'm picking up some fear when it comes to commitment, to love, to making choice. I seem to be talking to a Pisces here who's had difficulty making a choice. You seem to be someone who's led life from a comfortable place and have resisted making choices. Why is that? Because if you make a choice, then you lose the other things, right? You lose those other options. You haven't been sure what option to take. We have the Devil, or the shadow side, in this deck. So with this, you are fearing walking down the path here of meeting that shadow side, and we all have it. I was talking about fire and ice, right? Duality. So it feels like the Devil here is that duality. It is fire, it is ice. It's recognizing that both exist within you, Pisces, that's for sure. Fire and ice, yeah. So the tension of opposites, things that don't immediately seem to go together. It causes confusion, judgment, or even denial. So it may be something here which felt like you didn't belong with someone. You felt a disconnect. You felt that there was incompatibility. And so you may have judged, you may have denied, or you may have run away from someone who you felt some kind of disconnect or incompatibility with. With fire and ice there is passion within you. There's also the need for serenity. And creation, there's also destruction. life, there's death. And when it comes to relationships, sometimes the differences are hard to handle, and I feel like this is an energy here of fire and ice. You two kind of not melding, not meshing well together, and that was the restriction in this particular relationship, which I feel you very much want to leave behind. The Three of Cups in reverse, and take this other road, like call of the muse, right? It feels like there's something else that you feel called towards. It may be a third party. It feels freer. I get a sense here of you don't like attachment. You don't want to be restricted or tied down, and you feel like this relationship will tie you down. You don't like to lose some options, Spirit is saying. You like to keep your options. You don't feel that there is compatibility with this person. You may have too much fire, they may have too much ice, or vice versa. And I feel that you're called to do something a little bit... I see this as like an alternative kind of energy to this Queen of Pentacles, which is very stable, a homemaker, someone who's focused on home. This feels a lot more exciting, passionate, thrilling, like lovers, right? It feels like that. It feels like lovers. So let's see, I'll get some clarifiers here. What is the Lovers in reverse? And the Ten of Swords. Yes, I do feel that you're ending a relationship with someone here, Pisces, who you don't feel that you can form a relationship with them. I get you as someone who doesn't want the attachment. You don't want the commitment. So it seems like you're not ready to settle down. You're looking at something here which feels a lot more playful. Let's look at that Three of Cups in reverse for Pisces. And the Three of Wands, which we had at the beginning. Yeah, you're looking for something else, for something different. I feel like very much like an alternative kind of energy around you. I get you as this muse. I get you as someone who's a little bit... You dance to the beat of your own drum. You do your own thing. You're someone who likes your freedom. You like the freedom. And you like to have choices, so restricting your choices really doesn't sit too well with you. Yeah, fire and ice, fire and ice. I feel like you start things, movement, passion, which turns to ice. You know, you're both. So you go into something passionately, then that when things start getting a little bit boring, a little bit mundane, you start seeking the excitement again, and then you ice this person out. You may ghost them, you may end it. Let's look at the Tower in reverse. I feel it's avoidance, some kind of avoidant energy here. Avoiding change, avoiding looking at what isn't working, avoiding looking at a pattern that you have here, Pisces. It's either you or someone around you. We've got the Hierophant. It's knowledge. It's not wanting to know. It's not wanting to be taught the lesson. It feels like avoiding the lesson, just doing the same thing. Yeah, without experiencing the Tower moment. It feels like keeping things on a very playful scale, a fun scale, without taking it down the road of pain. So very resistant to forming relationships because you don't want to feel pain associated with attachment. So you don't attach. I feel that you don't attach to these relationships that you have. Let's have a look at this Seven of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it's a sudden move. You're making some kind of sudden exit from a relationship which has become too restricted, too confining. You don't really want to look at what's behind this. You're just trying to avoid seeing your shadow, really, seeing this light and dark. So you'd rather avoid that and just blame it on incompatibility and then kind of race off to something here which feels like it's the next thing. which I feel it starts again. It's very much something that you would do when you were younger, but I can't help but think that this is someone who's a little bit older. You may have done this quite a few times here, Pisces. Mermaid picking lotus blossoms. Yeah, it's like you're someone here who likes to go around and have choices. You like to know that you have choices. That feels good to you. Not having choice, well, as we get older, choices become a little bit harder to come by, so that may change things as well. Let's take a look. I want to have a look at that, the Devil card there. Yeah, we've got the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. It feels like not really taking things to any kind of conclusion. I get starting things but not finishing them. You like to plant the seeds, you like to start the relationships, but you don't really go too far into it before you kind of pull the plug, that fire and ice energy. Let's see, fire and ice. Let's get a clarifier. 7 of Wands. Yeah, very resistant, very avoidant style. You really would rather just keep things on a playful kind of level without really taking things to the next level. Let's look at Call of the Muse. We have the Emperor card. I feel this is someone that's around you. I feel that this is a masculine that's very attracted to this kind of free-spirited energy. They like the fact that you are who you are. They like that kind of free spirit energy. Yeah, the Emperor. I feel it's someone older. I do get that kind of energy. But at the same time, I get that although they're called to you, there's a very strong attraction there. I do get that you are ending it with this person. I have it as you ending it, Pisces, but of course it can be the other way around. Let's have a look at Mermaid picking lotus blossoms. 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I get you very quick to move on. You don't like to spend too much time focusing on what was or focusing on the past. I get you very quick here to continue your journey. Not a whole lot of time spent focused on what's happened here as well. It feels like a very quick, fast movement away from something which was becoming a bit too staid or boring, and moving on here. Let's take a look at 7 of Swords and the 2 of Wands in reverse. In your near future. Oh, that one's jumped on the floor, guys. Just one moment. Page of Wands, yeah. It does feel like something else that you're moving on to. Again, that more youthful kind of energy, free spirit, motivated towards something else. And I do feel that you may be reaching out a message here saying that you're leaving someone, or that something here is being left behind, and that you want to move on to something else here, Pisces. Let's see, I'm going to get another card from the Gateway Oracle. The passion in this one, I feel for you, it's kind of like the illusion of this relationship, what it was, is kind of worn off, and you're now seeking something fresher, something newer, that you're icing this person out, and now the fire is coming out. In terms of resisting, I feel like you're blocking this person and moving on to something else. Okay, let's see, the message here for Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear? Being in the flow. Yeah, I feel that that's you moving on to the next thing. It feels It feels like this is just the flow. This is the pattern. This is the cycle that happens for you. I get it as something that you move from into another. So the relationships here are kind of circular. I do feel that Pisces, whoever I'm speaking about here, does move from relationship to relationship. But they're more of a casual. Again, I don't feel that there's anything here. Once it gets down the road of looking like it could be something that restricts you, I get you not wanting that, not wanting to take it any further. Call of the Muse. Call of the Muse, yeah. I do feel that you attract people who are, just by your nature, because you feel people around you sense that you cannot be controlled, like you have that kind of free spirited energy around you, that you tend to attract people who do want to control you. So it's kind of like that. It feels like by being who you are, you attract the type of person that you don't really have compatibility with, which feels a little bit weird, but that's what I'm getting from Spirit. It feels like just by you being free, you attract people who want to confine you. Yeah, I think that you haven't really looked at this. This might be news to you. You might be thinking, oh, you know what, I didn't think of it that way, but that's what I'm getting. Let's see, we'll get one more for Call of the Muse. Two of Swords, and I'll get one more. Call of the Muse. And Nine of Swords. Yeah, it brings about conflict because you do attract people who are, I feel like, people with status, authority, people who have that kind of aspect of wanting something stable and secure. Yeah, it's opposites attract, isn't it? It feels like opposites attract here. By you being free-spirited, you attract these people that want to control, that want to keep you confined, and it causes you pain, it causes you stress, anxiety. It's not what you want, and so you're not seeing that though. I feel that you're blind to this pattern, or blind to why this happens. Well, it's your nature. Then you start getting resistant. I get fire and ice. The passion is there, the excitement is there, but then once someone starts getting controlling or restrictive, you put the wall up and then ice them out, and then it's over, and then you move on to something else quite rapidly. So Pisces, I'm going to leave it there and wish you the best with this. Could be you, could be someone around you, or if you're cross-watching, it could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. Wishing you the best. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you guys for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Don't forget about my new channel memberships. Those are great as well. You can click on the join button below for more info. I'm offering perks, early access to my YouTube readings, as well as all the signs at once, so no waiting. So if you're interested, please do click on that join button below. If you're listening on Apple and Spotify, thanks guys for listening. Please do check out my YouTube channel, Gypsy Insights by Michelle, for even more readings. Again, thank you again. Wishing you all the very best for the rest of the month. Please take care, and bye for now, Pisces.